Once again, I would like to welcome you to this program which you are learning the business growth. I have discussed to you the previous slides and the previous presentation regarding how to make a business plan for your business growth. We have part 1, part 2, and this is the part 3, business plan for business growth. The outline, technology plan, management and organization, the financials, the summary, and the appendix. In this portion, you will almost finish the business plan, but you need to sit down, scribble, do an outline in order for you to have a definitive business plan. It will take you a bit long, maybe 2 weeks or a month, for you to really go through this while you are doing your research. We'll continue discussing what is included in your technical plan. The technology plan will be discussed to you in the following slides. Every business needs technology. This helps in achieving their higher production in a shorter time. This section will help you outline your technology needs. It may sound redundant, but I would like to emphasize to you that a technology plan part of your business plan will really help you what technology you need, how much, where will you buy, when it will be delivered to you. These are the things that you need to mention in your business plan. But before writing all this, you need to go and research, you need to contact your suppliers, you get all the information and note it down, do an outline, do a scribble, and then do a draft of your business plan. Maybe it would be very realistic if you are going to write each plan in every 1 week or every 2 weeks. So in a short period of time, you can develop your business plan. But if you have more time, sit down in 1 day or 2 days, do your research, and you can get all this information. Then you can start your technical plan writing. It will enable you to understand the scope of your technology needs and create a more realistic technology budget. Okay, I repeat, you will have your technology plan. In this sense, if you're writing all of this, then your mind will be focusing also on the budget. Because in purchasing a technology, it doesn't require only a small amount of money, but you need to fully budget for your technical aspect. Let me give you an example in your business that needs technology. So, in this advent of modernization, even you are a small company or a small business, even a micro enterprise needs technology. Using a computer or a PC is already a technology. Using your mobile phones is already a technology. Using SMS is already a technology. The internet is part of your technology. So check this out. These are some functions that may be requiring you for benefiting for your technology, from the technology. Example, your accounting software. So you need an accounting software for your accounting. If you're going to check your taxes, paying your taxes, finances, stock control, mailing list, your desktop, it's a technology. If you do a publishing or publication or a graphics, you need a good technology, not just like a PC, but you need to enhance your computer or add more bytes. Internet sales, if your business is into in e-commerce, you need really a technology. Communication with customers, you need a technology through your phones, through faxes, these are communication as well, through to SMS, emails, chat, forums. This is how you will communicate with your customers through technology. Personal and human resource management. You need a technology for this. Even there, you are dealing with human resource, you still need technology. For instance, if you wanted to do an evaluation, performance audit, trying to check the appraisal of your staff, you can have softwares for this activity in your business. Order taking and tracking, that's another. If those business who are into food industry and they deliver, you need this. Database, small and big companies need database. Remember that. Even we are micropreneurs, if we started selling, we need to write down our clients, our suppliers, and how much had we sold for few months or in a year. Even you are a small enterprise, even you are home-based, you need a database. Internal communication. This is what we call a networking within your company. No need for you to go and talk with your staff, that you can have a networking through your computer or through the telephone or through your other technology that is now in the market. Production, of course. This production at this point of time, my dear entrepreneurs, requires technology. Internet marketing, website and emails. This is very common. Your social media, your blogs, these are part of the technology. If you do presentations, if you're a marketing person or your marketing staff is going to meet your clients, they need their laptops, they need to do their presentations, maybe you need a projector. This is still a technology. The last one is the order fulfillment or shipping. This is very important. We can track down our order dates, if it is on the way or still not in the process. So we will know. In other words, with the technology, it makes our business snappy. It makes our business work fast. So these are all included in your technology. You need to write the importance of technology in your business. You mention what technology you need. Another topic of your business plan, which is very important, and I discussed this also to you about managing the people, here is management and organization. In management and organization, many investors base their investment choices almost entirely on the strength of the people. These people are involved in the enterprise. So if you see some of the company that they really hire qualified people, they will invest amount of money for that. For the purpose of maintaining the quality, they need to hire qualified individuals, qualified employees who can do really the job analysis. If you did a job analysis, then you can hire individuals that fits your requirements, but you will have to invest on that. Don't be stingy when it comes to giving salaries to your staff, especially if you have done a good job analysis. Hire a qualified person, pay him or her according to her qualifications and according to her or his job description. Don't give too much job description for your staff and pay him less. He will not be very effective. He will never be an effective to you in a long period of time. Maybe in a short period of time, he will give you a chance, but he will look for another place, a greener place for him to earn. Keep your staff. Their experience, especially the qualified people, their experience and personalities will have a greater impact in the long-term fortunes of your business than the products and services. Yes, this is true, because the people that will work with you are the ones who are going to produce your products, who are going to perform your services. So their experience, their personalities, their expertise is an asset to your business. In writing this section in your business plan, be honest in evaluating your key employees' strengths and weaknesses. What is very important is transparency in the business. So if you see some of your employees are not performing well, it is not for you to terminate them at once, but it is your obligation, it's your responsibility to give them training to be a good employees. Avoid turnovers, oftentimes turnover of your staff. If possible, you can see that your business is really doing well if your staff stay with you throughout their lives. So in evaluating them, be honest with their strengths and weaknesses. And you must have a procedure in your evaluation. And if you wanted to discuss something with your staff, you need to have a procedure as well in order for you to be professional in dealing with the problems of your staff. There should also be a clear organizational responsibilities and a method to motivate employees. You are dealing with human resource, so you need to show them your organizational responsibilities. I mentioned in the previous presentation about preparing an organizational chart. It doesn't mean that if you are a small business, as I've said, you don't need to have an organizational chart. Just write it down. No one, it's not actually against the law if you are going to scribble your organizational chart. It's yours. It's your business plan. One page could be enough for you to write your organizational chart. And that will even give the idea to your staff that they have, it's either a flattened management or you have your hierarchy management. So they should be given a job description. In each staff, in each position, there should be given a job description in order for them to know that how huge, how minimal is their task. And then if you offer them the salary, it will parallel to the job description that you are expecting them to do. Motivate them as well. You yourself as an entrepreneur, motivate yourself first, then motivate your people. Consequently, they are going to motivate you in the future. Development, milestone, and exit plan. This is also included in your business plan. In this part of the business plan, you will write about the steps that will take your business from where it is now to where you want it to be. Milestone. So you need to know your milestone. Where were you at this point of time? How did you start? What development have you gone through your business? And of course, your exit plan. You have done all these things. You're okay with this. you're about to go for another business, which we call an exit plan or a business growth. It is good to spell out the specific ways where your business can be judged and the risks involved in its activities. So you need to know where the specific ways whereby your business can be judged. So your milestone, your development, you will be judged on that. But if you have started your business, but you were not able to make a milestone, even just a short milestone, that you can say that, okay, at least I was able to make this product and it was delivered to this company. Let's say, for example, you are doing a furniture. You are a furniture factory. Then you deliver your products before in a big star or a 5-star or a 7-star hotel. That could be your milestone. You can write it down that your product was accepted by a 5-star or a 7-star hotel, meaning you are within the standard. That could be one way of judging you that you can do this kind of quality products. Acknowledging and understanding the risk involved in the business, in any business activity, is the first step for you to mitigate them. So you acknowledge the risk, meaning if you are doing your developments and you are doing also your milestones, you must also be aware of your risk, and if you acknowledge your risk, you can mitigate them. Meaning, if you understand that there is a risk, you can eventually let them go. Okay? The two most important parts of this section are the milestone list and the exit plan description. So again, on this part of your business plan, write down the milestone list. This will help also. This will also give an information to your readers that this is what you have done. They can judge you on that. Of course, before you build their trust, show them that you have done something and delivered to another company which they have trusted you, that this other client or the loan officer can also trust you that your products, your services, your business is worth giving a chance to have a loan or worth partnering with. Exit plan description as well. Next slide is the financials. Part of your business plan, on the almost last of your business plan, is the financials. Here, numbers represent your decisions. They are neither magical nor menacing, but reflecting other decisions you have to make previously in your planning. Through figures, when you say figures, the numbers, we are talking about number of staff you will hire and the amount of salary you pay them. Number of technology you will buy and the amount of price you're going to pay for your technology. So you are talking about numbers. Numbers represents your decision. So what they said here is neither magical nor menacing, but it reflects your decision. I want you to think this many times, that if you are doing a business, it is not easy, it is not simple. It becomes easy and simple if you have focus and you start it right by doing a business plan. This thing, the milestone, these things, the finance, the management, the operation, step by step, you need to write all of this. I mention about operation because in finance, in financial discussion, it is part of your operation. I have to mention also marketing. It is also a part of your financials. In all aspects, if you make a business plan, talk something about operation, there is a cost. Talk something about management, there is a cost. Talk something about technology, there is a cost. Talk something about marketing, there is a cost. So, all of this will be written down in your financials. Every decision leads to a number and taken together. These numbers form the basis of your financial forms. These are results of your careful planning. So the numbers you mention when you say, I would like to do my marketing within 6 months. Or you would say, within 12 months or 1 year. So you talk about number of months. So the more you increase number of months, the more budget you need to set for your marketing. I need 2 or 3 staffs. So when you say 2, you need this amount of salary to pay them. If you said 3 or 4, double the amount of salary that you are expecting to have. So this again, through your careful planning, everything will be written in numbers, and this part will be in your financial aspect of the business plan, which is written almost at the last. You don't need to write at the start. Though, if you are preparing a business plan, in your first workshop, you will have your startup cost list, or startup materials list with their cost. So, but these are just your reference. These are just your materials that you need if you're going to prepare your business plan. In a summary of a business plan, so this is not the summary of the full discussion, but a part of a summary of your business plan. What is it in a summary? In summary, a good business plan should answer the following question. So you need to write a summary. And you call this executive summary. In that executive summary again, you will have to answer the following questions, which I'm going to give you. It's almost 11 questions, which is part of your executive summary. Or first, you do your summary and then do an executive summary, which is already an abstract of your summary. In a summary, a good business plan should answer the following question. Number 1, who are your customers? This part is written in your marketing aspect. Another question is, how will you reach this customer? This part again is written in marketing aspect. Next, what is that your customer wants, and how do you know this? Still, this question, the answers that you are going to write will be in marketing. How does your business provide customer wants or the customer service? It's a part of your marketing and operation. Do you know your business and how it should operate? It's your operation, part of your operation. This is a question. If you know how to answer this, this is the one you need to write in your operation. Do you know your industry and the current trends in your market? It could be part of your operation or more in marketing. How are you qualified to do what you want to accomplish? Now, sum it up, you yourself, your company. holistic of your company. So how are you qualified? How is your business qualified to do what you want to accomplish? Okay? Your business, you and your people. Do your assumptions make sense to someone unfamiliar with your business? So in business plans, there should be assumptions. The projected income statement, projected balance sheet and cash flow, the sales forecast, these are assumptions. Even in your marketing, these are assumptions. So do your assumptions make sense? So if you make an assumptions, you need to put a base. You need to mention that through your research, these assumptions is the result. Are your financial projections believable? And do they make sense as well? So making sense is a known thing in doing a business plan. Are your financial projections believable and do they make sense? If you make a projections, because it's your freedom to do your projections, but your projection should be realistic. At least when you say, I'm going to increase my production and my sales this amount. Are you ready to hire people, more people, if you are assuming that you produce this large amount of products? Do you have enough people? Do you have this technology? I want the sales to be like this in this year. I want to have a 50% increase of my sales in this year. Did you budget for marketing? Did you motivate your staff to have a good sales? Or did you talk with your operation people in order for them to develop the products, produce the products according to time? So does it make sense if you are doing the financials and you are doing also your assumptions? So if you expect more in your sales and your income, then start it with your origin, your management, your people, your technology, your operation. Then you have to think that you will have more sales, fast return of investment, more profit, fast going into an expansion. You yourself will think, are you deciding sensibly? Another question that will be included in your summary, you answer this question, how will you measure your progress financially and in the other ways? So there, you are trying to make the reader feel that in your business plan, you are really composed. You know what you are doing. You know what you are planning. Okay? So how will you measure your progress? In other words, if you do all this effort, if you plan to do this, if you make good assumptions, then how will you measure? It will also be included in your business plan. If you say these are all imaginations, we call them assumptions, not imaginations. Because when you say assumptions, you need to have your basis. You need to have a simple research. You need to have at least basis by observation, by reading, by interviews, by distributing questionnaires. Then when you do your progress, you know how to measure it. And then you need to develop a tool in measuring your progress as well. Of your financials, not only financials, but of course, your products. Another question to be answered, which will be written in your summary, what differentiates your business from all of other in the industry? If you are in the industry of textile and you're part of it, what makes you different from them? If you are in the food industry, What makes you different from other food industry? The same thing if you are in the consultancy or services. What makes you different? This, you mentioned your competitive edge. Always say, if I will ask you, if I'm going to buy this product, why should I buy it from you? Why should I not buy it from others? So you have to answer me, because your product has a competitive edge. And what is this edge? Another part, which is the last part of your business plan. Don't miss this part. All parts of business plan that I am discussing with you, my dear entrepreneurs, are very important. This one is the appendix. If you have more, then you call it appendices. What is in the appendix? In your plan's appendix is the proper place to provide information that supports, confirms, and reinforces conclusions you reach in the plan. In other words, if you said that, okay, my sales forecast is 10% in the first year increase, second year increase is 15, 20, or 25, this is my trend. Where is your sales forecast? So you need to have the sales forecast, and you append it in your business plan. This includes information such as, so these are part of your appendices. Okay? You as a manager, for example, you're borrowing a loan, you're borrowing money in a bank, they need your CV. You as the owner and your managers. Your marketing materials. Let's say you mentioned in your marketing aspect that these have a good menu. So you need to develop your menu. You need to have your brochure and attach it in your business plan. Show the reader of your business plan, show the investor that you are planning to be partner, that you already have this. You have a brochure, you have the financial statements, this part of it. Letters of intent or a key contract. So letters of intent, for example, if you are planning to have a partnership with somebody and you are going to give the business plan, the letter of intent is already attached in your, or append in your business plan. Key contracts. The contracts, sample contracts of your in your staff, at least because they know how you are managing your people, because you have a contract. You are not just managing people, hiring them from the road. Photos, if you have photos, videos, if these are important, as I've told you, especially if you are starting up, you will find it out that the reader of your business plan, especially if you presented it, you wrote it comprehensively, at least they wanted to visualize what is your business, or even an icon of your logo of your business. It's nice that you have your logo attached already or append already in your business plan, that this is my logo. Okay, so that would be very, very interesting to read, because you can see some graphics, or if you have videos, you can attach your CD along with that they can see it if they don't want to have to get the hard copy. Then you have your CDs. Technical information. Okay, some technical descriptions. If you are buying or having a quotations from your suppliers, if you are buying a technology or a machine, then you need to include this in your appendix. Okay, these are all appended materials to support your business plan, to reinforce your business plan. in the end, my dear entrepreneurs, if you said it's fast, then when I discuss the whole thing, I hope you can go back again to the link and listen many times. 3 times, 4 times, the more listening that you will have, the more viewing this lesson that we are giving you, you will learn eventually. At the start, maybe you said it is very tedious, it is very difficult. No, but if you follow it slowly, you follow it properly in a methods, you have your method and methodical way, then it would be very, very easy for you to start. Because I'm presenting this discussion in a very simple way. This will reach everyone in a simple way of doing a business plan. In the end, let me read this. The value of a business plan does not reside in the final document itself, but in the process of writing it. So as I have told you, the process of your writing, step by step. If you happen to be a person who have thoughts, sporadic thoughts, for example, you've thought of your marketing on this time, then write it down. You must have your paper, write it down, or in your mobile phones, if you have these smartphones, just write it down, anything that you think, and write the date. So you've thought of your marketing, or you were able to attend a seminar and you get an idea about marketing, write it down. Again, in another time, you were able to read something about operation, write it down again. Gather all this, file these materials that you have, and set one day or a certain time that you sort it out. This is for marketing, this is for operation. You sort it out, then you start doing a file. Okay? A file. Then this file now will help you start your business plan. If you think you're going to do your summary at the start, you can do it, but set it aside. Go back to it later on. My dear entrepreneur, this is the last part of my presentation about business plan. We have 3 parts of the business plan preparation, part 1, part 2, and part 3. I would suggest that if you are going to make your own business plan, have a focus, listen and view the part 1 of business plan immediately for part 2 and part 3. Thank you for watching, and thank you for the trust. I hope you learn a lot. That will help you grow. Again, this will help you reach your success of your business. Okay?